Hello, welcome to our program, viewers. This is our program, Marriage and the Home. My name is Israel Tajomawo, and we are delighted that many of you are viewing this our program. I want to encourage you to continue to view our program because you are going to gain a lot from watching this program. Um, in the last few episodes, we have been talking about the challenges of marriage. And in the last episode, particularly, we talked about the effects of finances, the problem of finances in marriage. Today, we want to discuss the topic childlessness in marriage, the problem of childlessness in marriage, which is a huge problem for many who are married and they've not been able to have children after many years of their marriage. This affects a lot of people because the couples are worried, the family members are worried, the neighbors are worried, and particularly in Africa, it's a huge problem. To carry on with this discussion, I have a special guest with me on this program. Uh, he's an elder in the Church of Christ with many years of experience. He has served for a period of, let's say, 20 years. Over 20 years, you can imagine. So he has a bundle of experience to share with us, to advise us on this subject. Brother Ayo Bami Akaji is an elder with the Church of Christ Isheri Osun. Sir, we welcome you to this program. We are happy to have you, and we are happy to hear from your bundle of knowledge. You are welcome, sir.
God bless you all.
So we want to start by asking a few questions. Um, the first thing we would like to know is, after marriage, did you have any fear of being able to have children? I know this has been a long time ago, and this is the fear a lot of people exercise. And you see when they have this reception after wedding, and the chairman will be praying that we will have 3 children, 4 children, 5 children, and all that because they are concerned. Did you have any worries?
Well, we give glory to God for everything. In the beginning, I don't have that worry. Things still look so fresh and hope so high. The future looks so bright. No pressure from the two families. Nevertheless, the Lord did it so fast. Within the first 12 months of marriage, the Lord answered our prayer. So the pressure at the beginning wasn't there.
Could we say that you didn't have that pressure because of the fact that you were in the ministry?
Yes and no. Being the ministry, our focus is on God and the Lord will do it. But at the same time, pressure regarding hearing children often come at the initial stage. The first few months, even a year, people still tolerate it. But after that, the pressure begins to mount. So before the pressure begins to mount, God has already answered the request, and that is why I don't really go into much pressure or worry. Because mine happened within the first 12 months of marriage.
Thank you very much, sir. You can see, I think I could say that in the case of our elder here, he had a perfect experience. There was no delay because I was going to ask if you had any delay in your own case, but there was no delay. But it's not the same story for everybody. So many people have delays, 2 years, 3 years. Sometimes you hear that after 15 years before the couples are able to have children. We give glory to God for that. Now, I want to ask another question. In your experience as an elder in the church, did you have members with problems of childlessness?
Yes, we have some like that. Some has been waiting for the Lord for a couple of years. Finally, God normally answer. Even at time with twins.
Oh, okay.
And when God actually answer, they just open the womb, and before you know it, children start coming. And the Lord has been so wonderful in that regard.
That is very good. I'm happy to hear that because it's not the same case for everybody. It's not the same for everybody. Now, I would like to ask, in your experience, counseling people, which would you say is the most difficult for you to counsel?
Well, from my experience, at this stage in the struggle, some couple begin to complain of infidelity concerning a partner.
Okay.
Maybe it's about trying another man outside and is being caught, or the wife is suspecting the husband of trying to try another woman outside. When this report comes, it always complicates the matter.
Yes. Will.
Faith is being compromised, trust is no longer there,
Yes.
and it makes the job difficult. The family pressure is also there, most especially from the in-law side. At times we may think it's the in-law that are really mounting the problem, but even then, the pressure also comes from outside. You have seen a sister that cry when they see other children, even though he love them, he embrace them. But the point is that, Lord, when will you answer me? And that has always been the pressure. But the most difficult aspect is couple not trusting each other anymore. It's always difficult to resolve, to bring back the first love that started the marriage. It's not an easy thing. Once that confidence is no longer there, the trust is no longer there, if care is not taken, it can be compounded and it become bigger before you know what is happening. That has been my experience. Apart from that, prayer continues. The couple need to get themselves together so that the devil will not be able to penetrate. The moment another person, another man, another woman comes in between the marriage, the problem gets tougher and tougher.
Thank you very much, sir. You can see this problem of childlessness can really throw the couple off board. You begin to have the problem of distrust. Like our elder has said, they get worried, they want to try other options to see perhaps if the man can get another woman. Sometimes the man is even influenced by the family. Why not go outside and try your luck? Sometimes the wife, the family of the husband will be tormenting the woman. Is that a woman you married or a man? So many things will happen. Now, when this kind of a taunting begins to happen, the woman begins to think otherwise, the man begins to think of other options. At this point in time, their faith is tested, is tried, and they can fall. That is the situation. We want to look at another question. Should childlessness be an issue in marriage? Should it be something that should trouble people as a Christian couple?
Of course, yes, but it's not the major reason. The major reason for marriage is companionship. Companionship in the sense that God says it is not good for the man to be alone. I will provide a suitable helpmate. So God wants relationship. Loneliness for a man is not good. That's what God is saying. So the first reason of getting married is to have a partner. partner that look like you, that resemble you in everything, so that the relationship, the trust, the working together, everything will blend, so that you don't live alone. That's the first reason that God designed marriage for. These relationships should grow in such a way that it's like two becoming one, knowing everything about your partner, and that is what marriage is all about. In the process, second thing that become important also is still on relationship. We talk of intimacy, sex in marriage, all this add to that relationship just to solidify, to beautify it. The third one is the children we are talking about. Though it's not the main reason, but it adds blessing to marriage. And that is why we do it so important. Also, it's part of it. Everybody is looking forward for it, but it's not the major reason. It's not a do or die affair.
All right. Thank you very much, sir. As you have heard, yes, children is important in marriage, but as a Christian, you need to understand that the primary purpose is companionship, to have each other, to love each other, to comfort each other. That's the primary purpose. You have to wait for God's time. Be patient about it, and God will do it. Yes, we appreciate the fact that children should be in a marriage. They will make you happy. You know, when you see them running around and all that, we appreciate it. But as a Christian, you need to get a grip of yourself. Try to wait for God. Try to hold on to that companionship. Enjoy yourself. We want to take one more question, sir. We want you to give advice to those that are watching, uh, the couples, generally those that don't have children. What is your advice to
The first thing is not to give up the hope.
them? Yes.
Keep on focusing on Christ. Take all your care to Christ because He cared for you. Now, there are options. I want to believe those that are still waiting for the Lord will have been trying hospital. Yes, you need to consult your doctor, your gynecologist, and all that.
Yeah.
Then, the last option is child adoption.
Yeah.
And when you are talking of child adoption, it may even begin at your local government level. When you visit the local government office, you have office
Yeah.
for that. You may begin with that. That is the right place to begin, I think. Once you complete the necessary form and everything, the recommendation from there, before you know it, they tell you what to do, they will visit you and pay and check everything up. If every information is right, you can be, even at that, you still need to take time and exercise patience. But before you know it, it will reach your own time and they will call you. I have seen cases of child adoption. Legally, with all the document and everything perfect, right from wherever, state level to your local government. And it worked perfect. We also visit the family once in a while just to see the welfare of the baby in question. That has been the normal practice. So I will advise that after trying all sorts of things and you think the time is against you already, you can go for child adoption and it works. But make sure it is done, legally done. That's all you need to do. Where the final stage is being there. Marriage counselors, even doctors, they will advise you as to that.
Thank you very much, sir. So you have heard it. Primarily, you have an option of adoption. When you wait on the Lord, you pray about it. You have that option, that window of adoption. I know in this part of the world, we don't talk much about adoption. People don't consider that. But I think we need to begin to think in that direction. There are many children that are homeless. There are many children that are there that don't have parents. They need somebody to take them and care for them. So we need to be thinking in that direction. Well, we are going to stop here for now. In future episodes, we are going to talk more about childlessness and probably also talk about adoption. I want to appreciate you for watching. I want you to continue watching so that you can learn more. If you have not subscribed, I want you to subscribe. Hit the button below. There's a subscribe button below. Hit that subscribe button. God bless you as you continue to watch. Till we come again your way next time. I want to say thank you
Thank you.
for
Thank you for
coming to our
having me.
program.
God bless
Thank
you.
you for watching. Bye.